time now as we begin this message. Well, it just went to 708, but it was 707. So, welcome. First and foremost, I am Goddess High Priestess Empress Avala Pantera. This is a general collective message info coming in, generator opera destroyer number 11. So let's balance this out. Now, as these two cards I have here on the table, the astrology cards, I was getting the message, release this habit to realign with trust. Okay. You have here Cancer in the 8th house. So some of you may have the moon in the 8th house or any planet in the sign of Cancer in the 8th house. But what I'm getting from this is we know that the 8th house speaks of areas of life that pertain to an area of life that pertains to transformation. And this will have to do about the way you share your resources and emotions. Ideally enough, source coming through here, we have Taurus at the bottom of the deck, which is a representative of Venus or ruled by Venus. So some of you may have either the moon or Venus in the 8th house. So going back to releasing this habit in order for you to trust. There may have been certain habits that you've picked up, the way you were raised. And with us being in the first decan of Pisces season, which is symbolic of the 8 of Cups, walking away from things that no longer serve you, you could be feeling like you're leaving everything behind. But what you're walking towards is the 2 of Cups, which is represented by Venus and Cancer, or core values that connect to your feelings. So going back to this message as well, with the Cancer in the 8th house, there could be certain core values that you picked up because of the way you were raised, but not necessarily connected to your true core values or feelings or the way you perceive things. So this is kind of like taking something on basically like to fit in or to not make someone feel uncomfortable. For some of you, this could be women in your family, a mother, an aunt, a sister, and this could even translate into, for the masculine, you may have gone through that experience with a mother or feminine figure in your family. And what happens is when you enter a relationship or a partnership, there is a lack of trust and it becomes an issue. And this can lead to someone smothering their partner or being smothered by their partner. Okay. Or just having to know. So where this may have developed is you could have been brought up in a way that it's different to let someone know where you're going, but feeling like you have to, so they don't go down this whirlwind, this drain of that if they don't know, they're not well. You know what I'm saying? So that's obviously an issue. It's not healthy at all. So it's like if you don't know, you feel like your whole entire world is upside down. So we're talking about trusting in the unknown and things like that. It definitely could have something to do or stem from that aspect, and what ideals or ways of living are connected to this person, which doesn't allow them to fully step out of that, and it becomes normal, something unhealthy becoming normal. So releasing this habit to step back into trust, we're going to see what you're being guided to do based on the astrology cards to release this habit. We have Cancer energy once again. It says here the energy is emotional, sensitive, caring, and loving, and may concern family, a mother, or a child. And then we have this transformational area of your life is about shared resources and intense emotions. So this could even be for some of you who, have gone through a spiritual journey and have children now, but you're noticing that your children may be picking up on a certain vibration that reminds you of where you used to be, that can instantly be a sign of, okay, it's time to get back in there and really close this out, you know? So let's see what you're being advised to do. We have Neptune, okay, is asking you to connect to the Neptunian aspect of your chart, which has to do with your fantasies, yearnings, longings, and potential for illusion. So it's basically telling you that the way you imagine a situation is what you're going to create. So be mindful as to what it is that you're thinking of and the feelings you're connecting to those thoughts, and vice versa. Be mindful of what you're thinking of and the feelings that are coming about, so you are now able to change the situation by changing the emotion in connection to the thought or the memory. Okay, we have here the second house at the bottom of the deck, which speaks of the area of your life that has to do with your assets, finances, and the things that you value. So this is strong vibrations of law of attraction or manifestation, where you're being asked to focus on what it is that you want. Like, really make the deepest and genuine intent to focus on the things that you want, especially in moments that your environment isn't matching up to what it is that you are imagining just yet. It's not that it's not going to happen, it's just not happening right now. Again, it's not saying that it's not going to happen, because it is. If you imagine it, it is. Okay, if you think it, if you imagine, think it, feel it, taste it, smell it, go use your senses, do this, will happen. Okay, so let's see what else we got here. Okay, now we have Neptune and Aries. All right, so this could have something to do with some of you here, with the energies of Neptune and Aries or Cancer in the 8th house, with Virgo at the bottom of the deck, and then we have the 9th house at the top of the deck. So some of you are definitely learning something here about a specific partnership that was hidden. There goes the answer. Okay, you're learning something valuable about yourself that's going to now allow you to take certain steps here. Okay, so you're definitely coming out of this it feels like you were it's like putting somebody to sleep. It's weird. It's like someone has been put to sleep. And it's showing here. I just saw Gemini, Taurus, connecting with astrology and releasing dogmatic beliefs. And then we have Aries, which is the spiritual warrior here. Okay, so there's a lot of transformations happening based on who you are, where your headspace is, and the way you feel. Aries, Cancer. Okay, see what we're picking up here. You're being asked to wake up. Your soul is rising with the frequency of the planet. Things are shifting here. Okay, especially when it comes to the belief system that you have been connected to and disconnecting, and what you're going to be connecting to, due to you asking yourself, is this the belief system that allows my soul to thrive, or someone else's opinion adopted as a belief? Because if you're picking up, you know, you've picked up a belief system based on someone else and didn't question it based on your experience, this is why you could be seeing these shifts happening. For those of you who have already done that part of the work, or the shadow work, where you went through particular experiences, you realized there was a belief system that you have that more than likely influenced your connection to this experience. Okay, and then we got, again, that which has wounded you has great potential to heal you. Chiron. Wow. All right. And then forgive them, for they know not what they do. Full moon. This full moon coming up is going to be something else, huh? I mean, yeah, Saturn goes into Pisces, y'all. So we'll be doing a message on that as we get closer to that time frame. You'll see it. Just make sure your notifications are on, so you'll see. We got egg cleanse here. All right. You may have been seeing the numbers 195, 10, 85. So there's something that you've been resisting that you can no longer resist that has to be handled. So this is not putting something off any longer. No longer putting something off here. So that way now you can have a cleanse of the womb space. Big nose, liars, Pinocchio syndrome. You may have been noticing the liars around you and who's actually for you and who's definitely against you if they're not for you within the last year. Or now you're taking the step forward based on the last year that you've had with recognizing all of this. And we have 23, 55, 11, 55, Tefnut, just do. Blossoming justice, abundance, revolutionary spirit, awakening to deeply rooted ancient abilities through deeply rooted wounds. Chiron, okay. And we got 322, Archangel Raphael, the refining of the heart to bring the mind, body, and soul as one. Royal bloodline, come through, y'all. Y'all bridging the gap with wise responses or actions because you have finally began to trust your truth, that of the soul in connection to the cosmos, order of the blue rose. All right. Speaking of Melchizedek vibes, you definitely possess occult keys. We've got the 8th house here. So you're, yeah, ancient Kemet is here at the bottom. You see? High priest, high priestess. It's time for you to surrender, deliver all that is out of your control to the Most High and be ready to shift. And then we got the black horse, a pair of scales. This is like what I'm getting from this message is not abusing, being mindful of how to go, how to handle these situations that you have to walk away from by realizing your coping mechanism. Something about when you realize a coping mechanism, what triggers that, and that allows you to get what we were speaking of, getting right back into it to clear it out. Okay. With the order of Melchizedek is also speaking of your pure consciousness of love and wisdom, infinity, eternity, universality, original DNA codes for the human collective, for Earth. Oh, okay. Your heart has truly awakened. Powerful being of divine light. What else here? Universality. Okay. Just got chills right here. Hearing call on your ancestors. We have shamanic journey. I picked it up in reverse, but I'm just not coming through as a reversed energy. But this could also have to do with the part that you have yet to integrate with when it comes to the merging of the spirit and soul with the body and collecting all fragments of the soul. This is definitely happening during Pisces season. Fomalt, this is a royal star, Pisces 3 degrees. This may have occurred, this revelation may have occurred between the 21st and the 24th of this month. But this also speaks of you being highly transformative or being able to transform a situation through art, music, writing, science, and spirituality. Psychology could be significant. The mouth of the fish. This royal star is also the star of writers, scientists, and creative mental energy. And then we have a gift and secret pacifies and turns away anger, Proverbs 21:14. And a bribe in the lap, a strong wrath. So this is going back to, again, like you're realizing who was there for you and who's not, based on who did certain things just for the convenience of themselves. You know what I'm saying? So then we got Regulus. which is the royal star of truth, compassion, wisdom, being a born leader, the activation of the crown chakra, aligning with passion. So the more you align with your passion, the more you're going to sense this activation of the crown chakra. This is also the royal star of fame, honor, and wealth. Now, as I'm picking up on those words, fame and honor and wealth, this doesn't have to be like, this could really be you feeling the fame just from people you want to be around and people you want to be with. Okay, leading from the heart, being with people you want to be with. So stepping out of this basic way of being, knowing your worth. Virgo, Pisces again, like yesterday. Okay, let's see, baby. Naga Pearl. Okay, in prison with the root chakra, the kitty. Okay, Palace Athena, human design, divine feminine queen to an empress. In the void for trespassing. The reason why I pause, because you're learning how to break out of where you may always resort to the root chakra. Breaking out of where you would always resort to the root chakra. And the Most High is waking you, working with you to make it all possible and definite. And we have the cosmic parents here. All right. So let's see what the mystic Martians are saying. Mystic Martians message. Okay, we got the crop circles here, but it came out in reverse. Some of you are ignoring messages here, signs. We're going to pull some tarot cards for that. And the reason why you're missing these signs, or you could be receiving signs, but constantly needing constant validation. Communication being blocked. Let's see what this is about here. I'm going to actually pull some astrology cards. Show me this. Why is the communication blocked? The ego, or trusting your gut with the solar plexus. The sun speaks of your immortal spirit and purpose, and destiny is involved here. You could be a Capricorn, or sun in Capricorn could be significant as far as blocked communication. Or there could be a shift that is coming when it comes to the work that you do. You may be nervous to do so, but you're being asked to take a leap of faith. Aries, full card. It's like you are the son, daughter of the universe, so you'll always be taken care of. The energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hard work, and you put the work in, so trust yourself here. Let me go over this way. Causing this blockage. Fire, passion, like yesterday. Okay. What else? Let's see. Integrity and artistic honesty, the Syrians. Then we got the golden ratio and the flower of, I'm telling you, you have nothing to worry about, beloved. Just focus on what you want to do. I feel like there's so much going on around you that could be distracting. It could be annoying, but where you want to be, and I mean this shit, It's right around the corner, even closer than that. This is why you may be feeling like, fuck, like why does shit keep happening, or what? It's like it's aggravating and shit. Like, you know what I mean? But you're being asked to follow your passions, follow what it is with integrity that you know that you're here to do. We got the sun here with your immortal purpose, immortal purpose. Okay, immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved. Tap into your north node, y'all. Okay. Then we got the golden ratio and the flower of life. To get these two together, what's causing this block of passion? This is like you connecting to source, like getting yourself in a space, a sacred space. So I'm getting, yeah, you have to put yourself or create a sacred space. And regardless of what's going on around you, don't allow anyone's attitude or seeking for attention to get to you. Let them do what they do. They gonna always do that shit, okay? Until they decide to change. But don't let that shit get to you. Don't let someone else's, inability or ignorance to shift as the same way this planet is shifting, their ignorance to not shift. Don't let that get to you. You just continue to shift and do what you do. Stay on the path. Stay connected to this flower of life. Stay connected to your dreams. Stay connected to the awe and wonder, that inner child. Take care, remother, refather that inner child. Stay inspired, y'all. Okay? And again, we have patterns here. So there's the you have source speaking to you through signs and synchronicities. 13, 21, 34, 85 could be significant. 853, 13, 21, 34. 3, 5, 8, 13, 21, 34. Yep, I feel like you're mastering all of these giants that have been in your way. Let's look at these tarot cards, y'all. For real. Let's look at these tarot cards. Speak to the collective, beloved. Yep, there's a lot of healing, a completion of a cycle here when it comes to discontent and boredom, and it's like putting your energy into things and it's not being reciprocated. So it's over for that. It's over for that. It's over for that. The divine said it's over for that. Come on now, it's over for that. It's time for you to now put this into what you're integrating for your life. Where do you want to expand? Granted, you may have wanted to expand with certain people, family members, friends, whomever. Focus on what you're doing. Right now, the moment has come for you to focus on what you're doing, because that's literally what Saturn is also doing with you. Okay, as we approach Saturn in Pisces, there's going to be a lot that is shifting, especially at this anaretic degree or 29 degree in Aquarius. Before we go into Pisces, it's basically Saturn and Aquarius having a conversation. Like, enough is enough. You know what you know. Now, how are you going to use what you know? You got the Death card coming out here, and then we got the Page of Pentacles, which is symbolic of a fresh new start. You know what I'm saying? Slow and steady, but it's a fresh new start. Then we got the Knight of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, Pisces energy. Asking, you shall receive, with the Page of Pentacles to the Wheel of Fortune. You have awakened. Okay? You have resurrected. This newfound ability that you have that's always been with you, but you just remembered. Now you remembered who you are. It's time for you to take on what you remember about this new version of yourself. Let's go, y'all. Come on, baby. Let's go. There we go, the full card as we saw earlier. Yes, indeed. There we go. Okay, major transformation here when you take this leap of faith forward. See, my thing is, there's a decision here that's going to be made, and you're going to make it. You're going to take action, but the divine is literally stepping in to make it all possible and definite. Your cosmic parents ain't come out here to play. Some of you, you got this Athena-like energy around you, making sure you get to where you're supposed to get to, because the time is. If we go to Two of Cups, they're not telling y'all walking away from Eight Cups, but you're walking towards your Two of Cups with your soul, where your soul and your body, soul, body, mind, body, spirit, and soul can all work together and thrive. Then we have this Regulus energy up here. So this is also you being recognized, but you have to lead from the heart. You have to lead from the heart. Look at that, the Tower. When it comes to this energy here, okay. Eight of Swords, self-sabotaging thoughts. It's over for that. It's over for that. This is where you've grown from, okay? This is where you've grown from. Especially after a lot has been revealed to you as of this new moon in Pisces. About the sorrow, pains, and regrets, and no longer putting yourself regretting things that are not for you to carry. This was not for you to carry. Ten of Wands, come on now. And this is exactly whatever this was blocking you from certain collaborations. Again, lack of trust. So if you have a lack of trust, you're always going to be missing out on opportunities that you're destined and fated for. That's the only reason why you're going to miss out on something is not having a requirement that is within you, energetically, within you and your emotions and the way that is developed through trust. Okay? Ooh, okay. Let's go. It's time to get a move on this. Let's see what else this is. It's time to get this. It's definitely time to get a move on this. You're going to have to put the work in, though. Okay? You're going to have to put the work in. We started this at 7:07. This is 17:07. We can look at this as a zero here with this portal. But this is a portal that you're walking through that's going to refine and revitalize your entire existence, your entire reality. Things you can touch, see, smell. All of your senses are now going to be, you're manifesting this now. You can touch it. You can see it. Okay, you can enjoy it physically and spiritually here. All right, so listen, y'all. Let's go to the angels and ancestors to close this out. I may be back with another message right up after this. Sugar over here, and you be getting this work done. You feel me? Getting this work done. Getting this work done. I am still available for personal readings. Email me. The information is in my description box, as well as personal training. Okay. Right now, to sign up with me for personal training is basically like $3 per day, $95 per month. All right. But that will change once we approach the spring. Here we go. It's time for you to see beyond the current situation and see beyond the difficulties of the current situation, okay? It's just be open to healing information. There you go. You got trust, you can thrive. In order to thrive, you have to trust. Be open to this healing information. Again, with the Caduceus symbol, get more familiar with the Caduceus symbol. It's a symbol of healing. It's also speaking of the Kundalini energy as well. And when that energy descends and reascends, it reascends back into the brain. This is speaking of the tidings that you give. And in doing so, now you're waking up these dormant cells within the brain to revitalize you. But it first bursts through the heart and the throat chakra, which is also you reconnecting, recommunicating with the cosmic frequency. Let's get one more card here. Yes. Release the old and rest. And like I said, get ready. Love and let yourself be loved. That should be your main focus right now. Go where you can love and allow yourself to be loved where you go and you know you can be. Don't sell yourself short because of things of the past or the way you used to be. The way you used to be is the way you used to be. Now you have evolved. Be who you have evolved into. Love you.